In this problem, we're told that Joe was charged $144 plus $0.13 per mile to rent a truck. If his total bill was $160.51, how many miles did he drive? So the first thing we need to do is define our variables. And we're trying to find how many miles he drove, so I'm going to let x equal the number of miles driven. And then I'm also going to let t equal the total cost. So how did they figure out his total bill T? The total bill was $144 to start with. That's independent of the number of miles he drove. And then he got charged extra depending on how much he drove. So you can see he was charged 13 cents a mile. So 1 mile cost him 13 cents, 2 miles, 2 times 13 is 26 cents. So since he drove X miles, it's going to be 0.13 times the number of miles he drove, which is X. We were told the total bill is $160.51. So T is 160.51. And that equals 144 plus 0.13x. So now I have an equation here. It's linear because the degree on the x is 1. So what I'm going to do is collect x's on one side, numbers on the other. So I think I'm going to collect my x's on the right-hand side. So I'm going to subtract 144 from both sides. So on the left-hand side, I get 160.51 minus 144, which is 16.51, equals 0.13x. And now to get x all by itself on the right-hand side, I have to divide both sides by 0.13. And so I'm going to get x equals 16.51 divided by 0.13 is 127. So I've solved my problem. I already defined what x was, so we could stop there, but it's always good to finish an application problem with a sentence, so you could just write, he drove 127 miles.